Hey, Ranzy here, and in this video, we'll be taking a look at the most insane roller coaster moments ever. In this first clip, we have a roller coaster that is said to give people nightmares. This is a crazy coaster that is supposed to be haunted with scary stuff that pops out of nowhere. This is at night too, which makes it really scary, but you guys gotta see the ending.
Hide the seat. So he's gonna hide. Start coasting along. There's a little ghoul right there. Oh! You can see this twisting nurse right here.
This part coming up is the part most people are super scared of.
Spooky cavern. Ah! God! Oh, that was a... Yeah, he got me. That was a jump scare on the roller coaster. Oh my gosh.
Did you see that? The plastic mannequin just fell off the ride. Some guy tried to fart on a roller coaster and it just went so wrong. Next up, we have this now banned ride that these two people almost lost their lives on. I say this because in the clip just before they launch, the slingshot bungee rope just snaps and they definitely should have safety checked this to prevent it. I'm so glad this ride got banned in the end.
Go hit that button and then fucking fast up. Callie! Callie,
What's super scary is this clip of a teenager going on a roller coaster and he just starts passing out multiple times on the ride. Luckily, he was totally fine and just needed to drink more water. Imagine being on a roller coaster when your seatbelt stops working. So I guess this streamer got into a ride and the workers forgot to lock the safety restraint and they just sent him on the ride with no form of safety. I couldn't believe the ending to this clip, but just watch closely.
No, because it's just gonna move. Me too. What the f, dude? There's a loop.
No, I don't. Make it
What the?
Don't do that again, please.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Ah! Your hat. Your hat. Your hat. Come on.
Next, we have these girls that were on this ride and they completely broke the rules when they took off their seatbelts, got out of their seats, and started dancing on the ride. This is so scary, and check out what happens. I found the steepest roller coaster drop of all time and it's frightening. I would be too afraid to go on this since you literally go straight down. The drop is also steeper than some of the biggest mountains. I don't know about you, but this ride would make me so dizzy. This is called the planner coaster and it's said to exceed G-force limits. I found a clip of these guys that were on a roller coaster that had a massive malfunction mid-ride. Basically, it was going up the hill and suddenly the coaster car slowed down and rolled backwards all the way down the hill. This is really bad since the roller coaster is not supposed to do this and they seem so scared.
Imagine if this happened to you.
Oh my god, we got a rollback. What happened? Wait, what?
What's going on?
Did someone take their phone out?
The launch didn't kick in all the way. What happened? Why did we stop?
Next, we have this kid who was going on one of those super scary and tall drop rides when he fainted live on camera. He was super nervous before the ride, and all of the anxiousness got to him. When the ride drops, he passes out, but he was totally safe. He just needed some more water. Imagine getting stuck on a roller coaster while it's upside down doing a loop-de-loop. I found a clip of this happening at Six Flags, and luckily they were fine in the end, but it's just scary.
They got stuck.
Subscribe if you would hate to get stuck like they did. This amusement ride started to tip over and almost crashed everyone on the ride. You gotta see how the bystanders become heroes and save the day. I'm so glad no one was injured. This ride had a massive malfunction. Look at how much more secure this guy's seatbelt is compared to the girls.
I thought my girlfriend was going to fall out.
This guy got tricked into riding a roller coaster since his friends pressured him into it, and he just started freaking out before the ride. Just listen to how he starts screaming. I found a roller coaster that doesn't have any seats at all. Yes, it sounds crazy, but instead of sitting in a seat, you stand up on this roller coaster. The guy's reaction is priceless.
Oh crap, here we go. All right, we are standing.
We're standing.
You can see, like, look, feet on the ground.
I'm marching in place.
Oh, okay, I'm holding on. I'm standing up. Here we go, guys. Oh, whee, ready? Oh, loopy-loop, standing up. Oh my God, and ready. 0G on a stand up.
So in this next clip, we have this girl who goes on the biggest slingshot ride, and something very bad happens to her while she was on it. This one is crazy, and just take a look at this girl's face the entire ride. She is pretty much terrified, but you guys gotta see what ends up happening at the end. I don't know if you saw right there, but the wig just flew off of her head. You might have to replay it. This kid took his crush on a slingshot ride and things went horribly wrong. Basically, some boy took his school crush to an amusement park and he looks at his crush's body while on the roller coaster since a bit of her was exposed, and he almost faints after looking at her body. I can't say much more about this clip and you will know what I mean. Just keep watching. Now we have a guy who was on this slingshot ride with his friends and he ends up falling asleep while on the ride. At one point, he is begging to get off the ride before it even starts. This is definitely because he is truly terrified. You need to see what happens after he wakes up. I'm sure it will make you laugh.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Stop talking to me. I'll pay you guys $40 just to let me get off this thing.
Holy! Okay.
We have a couple who was on a roller coaster ride, and this girl was super uncomfortable as this is a new ride where you have no safety harness. Her boyfriend decided to scare her by trying to push her off the seat. This almost made her lose balance and fall off the ride. These two girls go on an insanely fast slingshot ride and something super embarrassing happens. I guess the girls didn't know that the ride would basically feel like you're on a rocket ship to space, and the girl's wig completely flies off and floats onto the ground. This is super embarrassing and you gotta secure your stuff before the ride starts. We have a ride that broke while people were on it. This goes extremely wrong because there's a kid on the ride and his mom was out there completely helpless. This is every kid's worst nightmare, and this ride ended up getting banned after this.
So.
What was that?
I don't know. Somebody's ring. It's right down there.
Tyler!
Get your head back.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my god!
Stop the ride!
Stop the ride!
You can't stop.
Oh my god!
It's alright, Cassie. It's alright.
Come here, sissy.
I found a couple that goes on this roller coaster ride in Ventura, and the lady feels something really wrong in her stomach area. It gets really weird, and I'm not going to spoil what happens because this is just so bad. Watch till the end. These kids fooled around on the ride and they ended up breaking it. They spun the duck way too fast and it flies off the track. I wonder if they got banned from this amusement park.
Nu går det undan.
I found a ride that sends you over a 1,000-foot cliff. I would literally pee myself if I went on this ride. Everyone can't stop screaming and I don't blame them. You are going to love watching this really unique roller coaster that makes you go insanely fast, and there's even a surprise part that spins you in a circle at crazy speeds. Not only that, but right when you think the ride is over, the ride sends you flying backwards to do it all over again. You guys gotta see how this ride ends though. This has to be the biggest roller coaster drop I've ever seen. It goes completely straight down and then into an insanely big loop. You have to be crazy to go on this ride. A roller coaster going underwater seems too good to be true, but in Cosmo World, Japan, there is a crazy roller coaster that sends you 30 feet underwater.
There we go. Underwater.
Luckily, you don't actually touch the water, but it's so cool to watch from a distance. This roller coaster was built in someone's backyard. A very smart engineer wanted to make a roller coaster for his kids, and he built an amazing super fast ride, all from the comfort of his home. Subscribe if you would want a backyard coaster.
A swifter ride is the Blue Flash, a roller coaster John Ivers built right in his own backyard. John put his 3 decades of factory welding experience to good use, working for a year and a half on the coaster compound. Not only does it travel up the side of his shed, it features a full loop and...
Never do this, but this professional climber climbed up the tallest roller coaster in Europe and parachuted off of it. This has to be the most mind-blowing clip in this video. This is insane, and I'm so glad he had all of the correct safety gear. I found a girl who went up a banned roller coaster by accident, and what ends up happening is shocking. Click the video on the screen to watch.